Cape Town's a relatively large industrial city. We're a big city. We've got 4.5 million people living here, and all of us, those visiting us and those that live here, we produce waste on a daily basis through all of activities that we do, whether it's what we eat, what we drink, or how we travel or work. Collectively, we produce around 500 million litres of wastewater per day in our city. This waste, or the pollutants from this waste, find their way into our sewers, the stormwater systems, rivers, and ultimately the ocean. The city relies on its sewer network and wastewater treatment works, together with the assimilative capacity of the environment to assimilate this wastewater effluent on our behalf. However, it is increasingly recognized here and around the world that this approach is no longer sustainable. Understanding the full dimension of the challenge allows us to develop appropriate responses to try and limit our collective impact on our environment and coastal waters. Clearly, new approaches are needed. Firstly, we'll have to admit and acknowledge that we all have an impact on the environment on a daily basis, and we have to develop a collective understanding of the extent of that footprint. With this understanding comes the reality that we'll have to change our collective behavior in how we consume and produce and get rid of our waste. Then we need a shared sense of responsibility to work together to find and implement more sustainable solutions. In this regard, the city has committed itself in its new water strategy to transitioning to a water-sensitive city by the year 2040. This will integrate the urban water cycle, build resilience, and protect Cape Town's sensitive natural systems. This is an ambitious undertaking and one that will require the support from all Cape Townians, as it will only succeed if we change our behavior collectively. Going forward, the city will improve its information and disclosure about coastal water quality in a number of different ways. Firstly, we will improve our information by increasing the number of water quality sampling points at recreational beaches and introducing weekly sampling to improve the data. Secondly, we will report annually on the water quality of our coastal water, and we plan to facilitate greater public access to information by creating a web-based portal where public can access updated information on coastal water quality every second week as data becomes available. The city cannot face this challenge on its own. We are committing to finding and implementing solutions, but we need residents to share that responsibility with us by changing their behavior and being aware of the waste that they produce and where that waste goes. To support and promote this behavior change, the city will, amongst many other things, develop and implement an ongoing public education and awareness-raising campaign and programs on citizen responsibility and actions and behaviors to minimize and mitigate their pollution on Cape Town's waterways and beaches. We're going to begin laying all of our stormwater drains, grids and covers with the title, "This Drains to the Sea." This will drive home the message that whatever enters the stormwater system, be it runoff from rainfall events, illegally dumped waste, fat and oil, or sewage due to illegal connections or pump station overflows, ultimately ends up in our ocean. We're going to strengthen our monitoring and enforcement capabilities related to illegal developments and activities affecting Cape Town's natural water ecosystems. And we're going to engage with appropriate regulatory bodies with a view to reduce pollution risks at source and through the product or service chain to Cape Town's natural water ecosystems.